we give them a nice warm welcome, members of our Defence Forces folks, with our national flag, the tricolour, flaming to the centre of the town, as I said. They're going to take up position, they're going to be joined in behind them by our brass band. We will have our national anthem of Our Museum. Our welcome address on that then will be followed by a short recital from the brass band. They're just making their way down Glasgow Street here as well. They just look up. Please come and walk it in, high-fiving everybody down Glasgow Street. Brilliant stuff. Well done, Heather. Wait, she spotted somebody, she's away for a quick jog, quick run, taking in all the high fives. So it is, and we're just going to have Heather come up in front of us here, in front of the staff. We'll have a quick word, but we'll allow the other formalities just to be in place as well. Catch your breath, Heather, catch your breath. Well done. I'll have a quick word with you in a moment or two, so I will. But we're just going to allow the brass band to come in and get in place here with us, so we are. And then I'll hand over to our brass band who will give us our national anthem, Our Museum.
Right.
Monaghan brass band. I now call forward our Cahirlock, Sean Conlon, to officially welcome you all here.
Gurmaigan Sean, as Cahirlock of the Monaghan Municipal District, it's a great honour to look out amongst the large attendance and extend a little Fádrig Hunadív. And as I do that to all the crowd assembled here, I want to acknowledge those who have come to join the reviewing stands. And just in a representative introduction, members of our clergy here from Monaghan, our elected representatives, members and executive staff of Monaghan County Council, members of our town team on Garda Síochána, and of course to all of you who have gathered. Over the next hour or so, we're in for an absolute spectacular of what I suppose creates the beauty and vibrancy of Monaghan as a community and a place to live and work. We'll see from the community's social, sporting and business section how vibrant we have in our community and how special it is. There's so much effort that goes into bringing this parade together. It was from mid-January that we assembled first our committee meetings, and that was preceded in the first week of January by an advertisement in the local paper inviting anybody who wants to come into the committee to form we've arrived at here this afternoon. I want to thank all those groups who have participated for participating this afternoon. It's a huge voluntary effort, and especially as we encourage our young people to be involved in groups, it's I suppose a great effort by parents doing the running, picking and dropping off, and also grandparents and family members. There's so much on offer for both young and old in our community, and of course with the opening it within the last year of the Peace Campus, the Library Museum. Again, another milestone in what we have as a community from the County Council here to deliver for our citizens. This is not a time, it's similar when I stand for turning on the Christmas tree lights with Santa Claus. Nobody wants to hear long speeches. So I'm going to conclude at that. I want to welcome especially Heather Humphreys, our Grand Marshal, and Sean, I know, will be speaking to her shortly. Thank you very much. Ernie Monahan.
Sean, and you did know I'm going to be speaking. Heather, could you come over and join me? Would you believe I'm penned in? I can't get out to you. So what I'll do, I'll throw my backside down on the edge of this, and I'll come down and I'll sit here. Is that all right? How are you doing?
I'm just great, thank you, and I've had a lovely walk around the town, and I was thinking to myself, I've been to many St. Patrick's Day parades all over the world, and you know, this is the best one.
Absolutely, yay! I was just thinking that as I was looking, I was saying, this time last year you were somewhere at the far end of the world, you had all the ministries and everything else and all that's going on. You must find it so different, but enjoying being back here and back walking the streets of Monaghan.
It's just lovely. Last year I was in Chicago, and I have to say it was special because the green, the river in Chicago, but there's nothing to compare to Monaghan. And getting to say hello to people and to meet your friends and your neighbours, it really is lovely. So I had a lovely walk around.
You were really enjoying it coming down there. You were high-fiving all over there. I'm surprised. I said, she's glad to get a bit of a break to catch your breath now after all of that. So are you around looking for boats or something there again now with the way you were coming down that street, Heather?
No, I'm not. I'm just looking. I was looking at all those children, and they're so well turned out, and they've got such great headgear and lovely skirts, green jackets, green hats, green everything, and it just makes you feel good, and I was delighted to say hello to them.
And just finally, it's a massive day obviously for us in Monaghan. It's a massive day for the Irish. It's a massive day all around the world. You've been there and borne witness to that, how big a day this is.
It is a huge day all over the world, and it makes you feel so good to be Irish, especially when you go abroad, and the appreciation there is of everything Irish, our music, our literature, our culture. You see all that abroad, and I think sometimes we forget when we're at home, so we really do need to enjoy our day, and I know you're going to have a great day here in Monaghan.
Well listen, thank you very much, and can we take this opportunity on behalf of everybody in the dine today, thank you so much for everything you've done for this county whenever you were there in those positions, and I know a lot of what we will see today has the thumbprint of Heather Humphreys on it in regards to the support, the help and everything else that they got along with it as well, and we do greatly appreciate that. And you are the Monaghan Person of the Year as well. The Farney Foundation named you that back a couple of weeks ago, so there you're top of the pile.
Thank you, and it was an honour and an absolute privilege, and thank you for the people of Monaghan for giving me the opportunity to do all this. So really enjoy your day, and happy St. Patrick's Day, and have a great afternoon.
Great stuff, Heather, thank you very much indeed. Had dimple right there, back of the trousers, busted like, alright. Great stuff, and thank you to Heather as well for joining us. We'll have a recital, so we're not complete yet. And we'll have a recital for the band. They're going to come up and take position here. Again, there's thanks to our Grand Marshal there, and the Monaghan Person here, and more importantly to our Defence Forces, also for leading us into the town there. And as I said, we're not done yet. The brass band's going to remain with us and give us a short recital here. Head us away out, high-fiving the whole way down Dublin Street, so she is great to see. Brilliant to see.
One minute, please.
And as always, our community brass band.
That's coming now.
I'm going to give us a recital. Great stuff. You may as well. She's her 51 years of existence. I'm sure you have another tune for us. We're putting the pressure on them now. Pressure's for tires. As I said, for 51 years, with massive celebrations last year for the 50th anniversary, and it's brilliant to have them back with us here again in the diamond once more. Always part and parcel of any of the functions that's held here in the town from that particular end of things. So our thanks to them. Always on the lookout for new members. I know they'll never turn anybody away, and they meet weekly there on the Broad Road in Monaghan, where of course they have their centre as well. So again, the Monaghan Community Brass Band, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely brilliant, well done. They're getting towards and they're being led out there again as they head down Dublin Street as well.
Okay.
And again, our thanks to them for that. They're going to be followed in by our Monaghan Civil Defence, and our thanks to them. They're patient, they're waiting there as well, serving communities throughout the country and teaching life-saving skills to its members: first aid, rescue, firefighting, radiation monitoring, crisis counselling. And again, always on the lookout for volunteers is the Civil Defence, and always there as a backup once again, particularly when there's mass gatherings of people. Where would we be without the Civil Defence? Always providing, I know in particular, the first aid facilities whether they required, and you'll see the range of vehicles that they now have as well at their disposal, following through. I know even sporting events or any sort of events, they have always made themselves available, and always to look out, as I said, for volunteers. And they've got a fantastic new centre also as well, that's out now in the Monaghan bypass area.